Welcome everyone to Minecraft Relay Cup 2. We are here with our first match of the day, and I am, of course, Prince of Sha, and commentating alongside me is Juniper.
Hello. For Team Say, we got Team Zatch and Team T-Wags with the T-Wags. Team Zatch got Pix, Doug, Lyso up against BGR, T-Wags, of course, with the T-Wags, and Hama.
Yeah, it should be an excellent showing today from both teams. Both teams having very strong competitors on them, honestly. And I don't want to be that commentator that sways what the audience might predict is happening. But what are you thinking we're gonna see from today's first match here? Pixfumy versus BJR 1.7.
Well, if it's anything like the Twitch prediction going on. I think it's heavily leaned towards Team Zatch. Pixfumy is a pretty well-respected 1-7 runner. But, I mean, can't count out BJR, also quite good.
That sounds just about right to me. The chat swinging very heavily in favor of Team Zatch here. But yeah, we're just getting ready to go.
Hey, this is only 1-7. We still have 2 other versions to go.
Oh yeah,
Can't count them out. Team
know,
T-Wags, the T-Swags, more like.
That I've heard he's known as T-Swags in some circles.
Thomas Swags is his full name.
And what a name it is. With a name like that, can you really lose to Doug? We'll see.
Is that really Doug or is that Gug?
Both runners with names more powerful than before.
But which one is more powerful than the other? That's the true question.
Thomas Swags or Gug? That's a tough one.
I don't know. I kind of like Thomas Swags. But Gug has like a lot to it.
Powerful competitors. If we've actually got our countdown here, we are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and our runners should be off any second now.
Surely.
It's the stream delay. It's okay. My countdown was perfectly on time. And there we go.
There we go. All right. A little bit of delay. Oh, we had some keybind switches going on. Interesting.
Ooh, coming right out the gate with
heading opposite directions, it seems. One's heading straight towards the village. Looks like it has a ton of Avi in it. That's pretty cool. And a lava pool.
Yeah, holy cow, 11 obsidian already. And I like the different strategies they've got going on here. Pixfumy opting to head straight toward the village, no regards to the trees, and BJR opting for a bit of a slower approach here, which might not be ideal given the iron pickaxe that was in the village blacksmith. The 2 iron pickaxes, dare I say. So we'll see Pixfumy with a small lead.
My god, that is a juiced blacksmith.
Yeah, holy cow.
Just absolutely loaded. I'm just giving a huge start. Tons of food in the village too. I don't know if... Okay, BGR definitely saw the village. I wasn't sure at first because they just headed right down to the river, but looks like they're gonna head that way soon.
Yeah, BJR opting to do a little bit more resource collection before going to the village.
Interesting approach. I don't know if one's necessarily better than the other, but we'll see.
Yeah, how experienced would you say you are with 1.7?
I'd say somewhat. I wouldn't call myself an expert.
Okay. I'm in that ballpark of something's going on here, and I just about know what it is. Yeah,
I don't know like the super specifics of like the towers and stuff, but I know how things work.
Okay, cool. I think I'm in just about the same boat there. I know when they build a tower, but I don't know the names.
Oh, yeah, don't even get me started on the names. I'm not a tower historian. Let's get a local tower historian in. Give us the rundown.
Yeah, one of these days, we'll know it front and back.
I do know what's going on in this category, Nat. I don't appreciate this.
They're speed running. It's obvious, guys. Come on.
It's fairly obvious. Um, I I think the most common tower these days is the one block tower, which is a very funny tower because it's just one block off to the side of a pillar.
Perhaps that's what we'll be seeing from both of our runners here. I'm not sure what towers these runners like to opt for. I have not seen a ton of 1.7 speed runs in my day. But you know, it's your standard 1.7 start. You got them collecting their resources, getting plenty of leaves, getting their wool and feathers out of the way early.
Oh, and Pick's going for the portal build here, not going back to the lava pool.
You know what? I can get behind that. It's right in the middle of the field where everything is getting done. You might as well use your 11 obsidian from the blacksmith to do it.
Oh, Pix is on 1.8. I was uninformed. So
Oh,
we're gonna see
okay.
Zen out of him.
Well, that's good to know.
I'm aware of what Zen is. So that's cool. I'm not unaware. Clueless, you might say.
Yeah, so if I had to guess, I would say BJR is probably on 1.7.10 then? Or not .10. What's the optimal version for 1.7? Is it 1.7.2 or 1.7.10?
Uh, I.
Oh god, I'm
You're asking
clueless.
the wrong person. You're
I'm
asking the wrong
clueless.
person.
Look, when it gets to 1.14 and 1.16, then you know, that's when I have better words to say about what's happening.
Fair. So both runners opting to use the obsidian to make a portal. We don't see any weird educated travel, which is definitely more of a post 1.9 strategy, because the strongholds are like twice as close in pre 1.9.
Yeah, it's safer to go for the quicker entry, not worry about any stranger blinds with earlier versions here.
Blind travel in 1.7. You never know.
You know, someone's gonna get wild one of these days.
Never know. It could just come out of nowhere. Some random runner never heard of blinds into the portal room. Definitely
Yep.
not a later version phenomenon.
No, certainly not. Certainly not. There retroactively, the game will change.
Oh yeah, of course. That's how you update. You just go back and patch the previous versions.
Yeah. With how simple it is to read Minecraft code specifically, I'm sure people will be on that in no time.
Yeah. I mean, come on, it's just a bunch of like just words. Can't be that hard to read.
Yeah, simple enough. I can't tell who's ahead in Blaze Rods right now. I know Pixfumy got there just a bit earlier. I don't see any rods in BJR's inventory right now, though.
Oh, yeah, I don't either. So Pic's definitely a bit ahead on the rod collection, but they still have to wait for nighttime anyways, before the next stage can really begin with the tower. So shouldn't be too big of a difference. With the time discrepancy, but
Yeah, with
you know,
some
it's only been like 30 seconds.
yeah, very small difference between the runners. That's the beauty of 1.7. Nighttime is kind of as long as you have your tower set up before nighttime, it really is an equalizer for both runners. There's not much you can do before the first nighttime rolls around, other
Yeah,
than set everything up. But
Pic's
if both
doing
runners
all
are
of
set
his
up,
crafting, getting ready for building the Zen Tower. Got his ladders, chest, doors, slabs, got it all.
Yeah, just all that the knowledge of just having everything you need prepared ahead of time. Honestly, we'll save some time in the overworld later, waiting for these blazes to spawn.
Yep, mining some gravel, getting flint for arrows. BJR is on his way out? Or is he looking for like a different spawner?
I'm not sure what BJR's up to because this is the wrong half of the fortress for blaze spawners. Anyhow, maybe
Or has he
maybe
just
just leaving.
decided to go into the overworld and get that done before heading back getting the rest of the blaze rods?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Yeah, I only see 3 in the inventory, unless already crafting blaze powder. What I can't imagine.
yeah. Had a nice little real voice reveal there, but
It's alright. We've all been there.
I think BGR might be heading back to the overworld to get the tower set up just a little bit earlier. I know, I don't believe pre 1.9 is BGR's main category, so he might just want a little bit of extra time to make sure the tower is set up perfectly to get maximum Enderman spawn and hopefully do it in just one night.
I mean, ideally, they'd like to do in one night. Kind of a big time loss otherwise. We got like a CJT going on. I apparently know more tower names than I thought.
Yeah, this is something going on here. I'm not sure how this one works, actually.
We're seeing a lot of lulls in the chats.
It's a wild tower.
So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Pix finally got the 7th rod and on his way out to build his tower. A little behind on the tower building, but I fear that's not going to be a problem for him. I feel it. 2015 tower, yeah. You know,
Yep.
there's a lot of historical context to these towers, and it's important to remember where we come from.
From the roots of Minecraft speedrunning right here.
We cannot forget where we come from. This is an important lesson in history. Through the many towers we've gone through, we now have the slab circle as well coming out.
Yeah, and that's what you love to see in these tournaments too. Just varied towers from each runner doing it. And BJR has built the tower correctly at the right height. There will be no strange fall damage death there.
You never know. I mean, I can't imagine they'd be making those kind of mistakes. Pix building his tower now, as it's turning nighttime. A little bit behind, but it's really just gonna come down to the Enderman spawns at this point.
Yeah, if they both get their Enderman spawns on the first night, which is what we are hoping to see with both runners here, Pix is actually in the lead right now due to the lack of blaze rods BJR has in comparison. 3 blaze rods on BJR's person to 7 on Pix.
Yeah. BGR looks like he's starting. Let's get those Endermen going. While Pixfumy still building.
Yeah, it looks like BJR will have a little bit extra time to start working on Endermen here.
Oh, got a few already. Very nice.
Yep, first Enderman for BJR.
Oh, there we go. Struggling to get that Enderman win for a second. We got it in.
It looks like 2 more Enderman spawns, 3 maybe. Nope, just 2 more. Off to a great start. Pix not quite done with the setup here.
Yeah, just a little bit longer for Pix. Fortunately, it takes a little bit of time. Ooh, crafting while falling. Look at that.
My
Wish you
goodness,
had that kind of grace, that kind of style.
just landing perfectly. The tower is just about done here. All you got to do is dig down. But that is going to be a few extra minutes for Ender Pearl collection on BJR side. Though we'll see
Yeah,
how
I
that
guess.
balances out later with the lack of blaze rods.
Yeah, I mean, certainly Pix could get screwed by Enderman spawns and not be able to complete it on the first night. I don't think that's likely. Oh my god, so many Enderman on BJR's side. But it is possible, considering lost few minutes. Can't discount the possibility.
Oh yeah, both runners playing exceptionally well right now. Both towers fully created. Endermen killing in process for both of them.
And here we are. Pix is off.
It looks like Pix's tower actually works a little bit quicker than BJR's does. Pix doesn't need to spend that additional time jumping off and taking that fall damage.
Yeah, little differences in the tower. Not too crazy. Definitely a little bit.
Yeah, a very small difference in the timing here, but we've seen Pix throughout the match make all these very small time saving decisions. Crafting supplies ahead of time in the Nether, and crafting midair as we saw. So
BTR's had fair number of Endermen so far. I wonder when they're gonna check pearls. Should be too much longer. I've had like at least double digits so far.
yeah, both of them having seen a lot of Endermen at this point. I'm not sure what their count looks like yet.
Pic's getting a fair few. Getting like 4 off that one. Very nice.
Oh my god, Creeper almost exploding BJR setup there would have been quite bad.
I think bad is an understatement.
Quite not good. In the worst way possible.
I believe we have words for that. Things like terrible, disastrous. Oh, BGR going to check.
Or possibly just resetting item despawn time.
Both.
Both
Really is
simultaneously.
both.
Oh, that's
Not enough. Oh, gets killed by the spider.
spider up in the tower.
Ayo, spider tower.
Oh no, the spider
Again.
not despawning. BGR losing out on
Oh
a good
no.
handful of Endermen.
This is incredibly unlucky that this spider's up here. Yeah, cannot get more Enderman.
Yeah, the spider is big time trolling right now.
Oh, knocks it off. There we go.
There it
Definitely
is.
lost a few cycles.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3 Endermen there lost to the spider death, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's probably more than that, considering it was like 2 or 3 cycles.
Two or 3 that were visible on screen when he died, at least, I mean.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, definitely more, as you said.
Oh, pigs. Or, yeah, pigs. Killing
Yeah.
some spiders.
Done with the tower. Looks to have all the items back in the inventory.
Yeah, heading down right now. Pick up the pearls, and BGR is still looking for more Enderman.
Yeah, that spider
Yeah, Pix
actually
is done.
really, really
15,
bad.
holy.
What the heck?
Juiced out the pearls.
My god, yeah. Pixfumy in a very commanding lead right now. All the pearls, all the blaze rods.
Yeah, BGR still has to get the remainder of the blaze rods. Only has half. So started the tower earlier, did not pay off. Uh, really unfortunate.
Yeah, that spider
And
losing
pick
a good
2.
chunk of time.
Yeah, just not getting the Enderman spawn. The spider did not help whatsoever. And Pixfumy is about to throw first pearl or first eye. Not
Hopefully not
great
gonna land on the
coordinates.
cactus there.
No, just breaks
Oh,
instead, but
okay.
has 2 extra eyes. Not too worried about it. Not good chords, still has to run quite a bit. Only at 200. Still has to run out like another 4 or so, 400 or so blocks before they're in the ring. BDR is still hunting for Enderman.
Just not able to get to that 12 minimum. Which
I
is
have to leave unless.
really dangerous here because the sun is starting to creep over the horizon.
Yeah, it's 19 minutes coming up real soon.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see the rest of the pearls here for BJR. Not getting any Enderman on the last couple cycles.
Ugh. BGR is not having it today in this tower. Still no Enderman. Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely not great with only about a minute left until
Yeah,
the sun comes up.
sun's up.
Oh,
Got the
is
pearls.
that a stack of pearls?
That's over a stack.
Okay, so
That is,
probably could have left a little bit earlier.
yeah, definitely could have left quite a bit earlier. I don't think they needed more pearls than even like 12, 13, but I guess 17. Hopefully we'll get to see them use it.
Yeah, that's
Use
a
those
safe
pearls.
number. We'll probably see maybe some pearls being thrown towards the stronghold, save a little bit of running time. But yeah, we're gonna have BJR re-enter the Nether here, grab those last 4 blaze rods, or possibly 3, depending on how risky BJR wants to play it right now.
Yeah, still a little bit of a run to the spawner. It's not too far, but it's definitely a good amount of time just from running. And Pix is probably close to the stronghold at this point.
Yeah, definitely approaching around where it should be.
Firmly in the ring. Throws another eye. Still going.
Yeah, long haul back to this blaze spawner. Gonna just eat up time for BJR here.
Not getting the blaze rate, spending a lot of time on that tower, just eating up time. Still has to farm gravel as well. For Flint. Absolutely eating time here.
Yeah, getting the blaze spawns fairly quickly. Not a ton of them, but they're showing up relatively fast. I don't know if we've seen a single blaze rod drop from the last 4, though.
No, we haven't. So, more time spent here in the Nether BJR. And Pix is triangulating right now.
Yeah, getting
Got
real
the old
close to that
school.
stronghold.
I believe he's just around there. Yep, he's very close. Gonna be taking down here just a moment.
Pix does not have 17 ender pearls. I'm a little bit worried about their chance at filling in this portal here.
Only 15.
Only 15 as opposed to a solid
Hopefully,
17.
hopefully they have enough. That's not a negative 3i.
A negative 3i.
Because we did see one break.
Yeah, with a solid dig down here.
Alright, and found the stronghold. Right in Fortune, of course. Only a 1i. Thank God it's not negative 3. Safe.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Pixfumy
see
shaking.
picks entering the end about 23 minutes. Very nice time.
Yeah, we've got BJR sitting at 5 blaze rods right now. Hopefully gonna get these last 2 pretty soon. Start working on catching up.
Yeah, a lot of catch up to be done. Still at the blaze spawner. Has to run all the way back. And then the stronghold is kind of far.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a haul.
So we definitely have BGR gonna still be on the seed for a little bit. Pigs shooting down the crystals, waiting for a charge.
Yeah, only 7 arrows left in the inventory. Not sure if there are resources to craft anymore.
I don't think that's gonna be a problem for an experienced player like Pigs.
Yeah, should be able to close it out just fine. Though with the notion of commentator's curse, maybe I should think before saying such things. I retract my previous statement and will amend it once the run is over.
Well, I'm not gonna curse Pigs, or BGR. Hopefully, I'll not make any such statements. Unlike you,
There's
um,
just scrub this part of the VOD. It's fine.
no charges yet. Oh, there's the first one. Just as I was saying it, I cursed that dragon. This is bias of getting a charge for Pigs. I'm sorry.
BGR, all 7 rods in the inventory, going to be making his way out of the nether and heading toward the stronghold in a few moments here.
Oh, kind of a bad charge there. Awkward angle.
Oh, and missing this charge.
Yeah, that's not good. Missed the crystal on that one. You know,
Long charge
your caster curse might have come true. I hate to say it.
There is no evidence that such a thing happened.
Someone go back. Someone go back and what?
No. These beds are doing a lot of damage right here.
One arrow. What? 2 more bets left. Half-life.
Yeah, ooh, awkward angle charge there. Still gets nice
Oh,
damage off.
a little rough. This is definitely a little rough. I really hope you didn't curse him. It's looking
The
that
more
way
you say it, the
though.
more likely it becomes. You know, I'm just saying maybe a different commentator in this call is doing a little bit of cursing at this point. And it's, you know...
I wonder who that would be.
No one knows, funnily enough, because the audio for this portion totally muted. But gonna use the end crystal there.
Yeah, getting a little bit damage from the end crystal. Still has many end crystals, so at least can use those, if nothing else. Pearls up hits the end crystal. I don't think that was what they wanted. I could be wrong. And we have VGR finally heading over. Been heading over for a little bit.
Yeah, knows the direction. Gonna have to run all the way there with raw chicken as the only food source right now, seemingly. So there is a little bit of time here for BGR to at least enter end before anything major happens. Choosing my words very carefully.
Another good bet from Pix. Nice to use the end crystals, the rest of them. Having trouble with the Enderman as well.
Getting a nice sword stab right to the head of the dragon right there. One more end crystal should be able to finish this out.
Surely. Surely one more end crystal. Yeah, both are food situation not ideal at this point. Be having to get mushrooms. Raw chicken not doing it. Too much salmonella coming out.
Yeah, with no hunger bars left, actually,
Oh,
holding up the sprinting process.
speaking of salmonella, more
Both
from
runners
Pixfumy.
employing the same uncooked food strategy here.
Just no charge coming in for Pix. Just sitting on the sun crystal. VGR is catching up.
Yeah, this is very close to the area we saw Pix dig down, so the stronghold is not far off here.
Yeah, it's just not even. Let's say it's somewhere around 100 blocks. Ooh, very nice crystal. Oh, a little scary there from Pix, but lands on the tower.
Oh,
Oh,
last charge.
and that's it.
All
Looks like we
right.
see Pix take the first seed. We still have 2 more versions to go. But good job, Pix. Nice 28-minute, 40 seconds. Not bad, not bad. I mean, it
Yeah,
was a
not
lot of time in the end.
yeah, that
To be
dragon fight
fair,
not going perfectly due to no fault of the commentators, either of us, both absolved
nope,
of anything.
there was no commentator curse going on. And we see Gug, Doug the Gug, the pig, the Gim coming out, starting his seed.
Yeah, Doug just off to a blazing start here, gonna speedcraft all these tools and get going in 1.14.
We are entering the pig mode. BGR still triangulating at this point. Should be pretty close.
Yep, I believe the eye just turned around, so should be very close to it.
Not a great water bucket. Takes a bit of damage.
You know, I will say when Doug started their run, BJR was killing pigs. I don't know if this is any indication of events to come, but
Ooh, that's a threat.
yeah,
That's
definitely
gotta be
a
a threat from BGR.
little bit violent there.
Message. He sees more pigs. He's thirsty for blood.
Having all those extra ender pearls, just gonna throw one last eye to ensure it is straight down.
Yep, I'm see the dig down from BGR. Hopefully their end fight isn't nearly as long.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many beds BJR has.
Enough, hopefully. uh, Definitely won't be any commentator curse this time, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about. What's a
What do you?
commentator's?
Oh, we see BGR going for the library to get the rest of the string. Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, and
Extra
another
pearl.
ender pearl.
Doesn't have enough pearls as it is.
Yeah, needed
Yeah,
just a couple extra.
there they go. Now they have enough.
Yeah, meanwhile, Doug heading toward the village. You know, just your basic 1.14 start here. Next to is that a dark? Yep, dark oak. Got the TNT
Yep,
in
dark
hand.
oak. Classic dark oak with the TNT blowing up trees. I prefer blowing up houses. It's a little more fun for me.
Just that extra chaos to the poor villagers' lives.
Yeah, just I mean, look at them. They're villagers. They don't screw them. This is my Minecraft world. Their houses are mine. But we won't see that today
No,
because
fortunately
their
for the
houses are
denizens
not
of the land,
valuable.
they're saved from the wrath of yourself. Doug, not going to have to unleash wrath on the poor villagers. Instead, gonna opt to explode the the nature around them.
You see BGR in the end missed the charge already. We'll see another one, and no charge, no explosion there either.
I'm
Looking,
not sure if BJR is going for all the crystals before actually exploding any beds.
I can't imagine. I don't think they have the arrows over the beds for that.
Yeah, just looking to prompt a swoop here.
Fairly okay nether. For Doug, just straight to the fortress, no problem there. Finds a stray blaze, very nice.
First swoop for BJR, good damage. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Doug with
fairly good.
a Team Zatch with a very, very solid lead right now.
Yeah, it looks like we're seeing a very similar invite depicts, just taking a long time. Another good bed. Oh, we're seeing
Good damage.
some good damage out of BTR. First blaze rod from Doug. Gets hit a
Yeah.
little bit. Has a nice bread. Nice bread to munch on. Nice little snack and another. BTR
Yeah.
not prepped for that charge.
Oh, we're looking at an
Enderman
Enderman
problems as
too.
well. Man, 1-8 today is vicious in the invites.
Yeah,
Enderman, lack of charges.
BJR
Not
looking
fun time.
pretty good here, though. Should only need this last charge. Oh, so
No,
close.
doesn't quite. Still has another
Fortunately,
bet though.
there it is.
There it is.
Oh, we're actually going to see Doug TNT the Blaze Spawner. Blaze
Yeah, TNT
TNT?
spawner. TNT spawner. We got T Swags coming out versus Gug. It's the match we've been waiting for.
Thomas Swags himself making an appearance in Minecraft Relay Cup 2.
It's the Thomas. The Swags.
Yeah, with
Cloaked up Thomas with a little bit of swag. Busting it down 114 style. But is he goated with the TNT?
if anyone is
That's what we'll
goated with
find
the
out.
TNT, it's Professor Thomas Swags, PhD. I don't think that's true. Yet?
That's Mr. Doctor, Professor, PhD to you.
Oh, apologies. Apologies, Mr. Swags, Doctor, Professor. You know, there is only about 6 minutes or so difference between the two runners here.
Yeah, definitely time that could be made up. Oh,
Ooh.
especially with Doug taking quite a few blaze hits.
Yeah,
Having
opting to
just
play
eat
shieldless
bread.
here.
Just nonstop eating bread.
That
Going
might
through a
be...
whole bakery.
Oh, that's 8 rods. That is plenty for Doug. Doug is going to make a hasty exit from the nether and probably start blasting.
Anyways, I started blasting.
All 1.14 runners post nether.
Yeah, we see Mr. Swags himself coming in to the temple now. Well, while Doug is leaving the nether. Very nice time post nether, 7.5 minutes. Now let's go
Yeah.
look for some good spots to float the trees. Oh, get out of there. A little scared me a bit.
A little bit worrying there. Doug, 2 very close near-death calls, but making it out fine.
Man, definitely flirting with death a little bit here. We see Doug holding onto the saddle. Are we get to see a horse? Is there a horse on the seat?
Good question. I don't actually. I don't see anything. I don't know. I don't think they spawn. They don't spawn in deserts, and I'm pretty sure they're not gonna spawn in a dark oak. There is a savanna nearby, though.
Hmm. And there's still, plenty of blocks between here and the stronghold. I think it'd be cool to see a horse.
Yeah, definitely a viable strategy. You don't see horses too often anymore in Minecraft speedrunning.
It's a shame, really. Maybe we'll see brew up a speed potion as well. I don't know if there's any sugarcane around. We definitely got gunpowder from the temple. Can make a splash potion for the horse.
I mean, with Team T-Wags and with the T-Wags being knowing they are behind right now, I would not be surprised if we saw some something maybe a little bit last ditch effort to try and make up that lost time.
Yeah, yeah. It's certainly not a time loss to go for it. But it's entertaining. They're doing it for the people.
For
Here
the
to put on
people.
show.
And that's really what you want to see come out of these tournaments.
They're here for you, viewer. They're here to entertain you.
Oh, T-Wag's gonna opt for a shield.
Oh, not quite the swag we expected out of Thomas.
Though I will say shield, bit of a safer play, especially when you know you're trailing just by a little bit. You don't have to worry about going through as much food as Doug did fighting the blazes.
Yeah, Doug only went through like 80 bread. So saving a little bit of time on the bread. Doesn't have to call up the bakery and say, hey, I need a whole stack of food, XQC style. Make it fast.
You don't want to put a rush order on a bakery with only a moment's notice. T-Wag's understanding this gonna opt for the polite thing to do and make a shield.
How considerate of him. I was talking about destroying the villagers' homes. He seems to be rather nice to them. A true gentleman.
Professor Mr. Dr. Thomas Swags, PhD, understands the intricacies of the human mindset.
But these are villagers, not humans. They're numbers.
Villagers.
Kind of screen.
That's very dehumanizing. To these non-human Minecraft things. Oh, T-Wag's actually grabbing the nether wart. Will we see a
villagers are
speed
just
come out
assets.
Here? It looks like we will see a speed potion come out from Professor Thomas Wags here.
I wasn't going to be too serious about it, but we're actually seeing him gather some materials.
Yeah, grabbing the nether wart, grabbing the glowstone. What a sight to behold.
Can't say I didn't call it.
You know what? I don't remember whether or not you did, so I believe you.
How can you not remember?
I have the attention span of like a hamster. I only know what's happening directly in front of my eyes. As far as I'm concerned, Doug is practically done with the game.
Yeah, he's right over the village. It's just like Bedrock. Stronghold's right under villages.
Bedrock strategies and digging straight down for the stronghold in the village.
Yeah, it just has to go diagonal from the bell and dig straight down.
Never seen before.
I wonder why we've never seen it before in Minecraft Java Edition.
One day.
One day. T-Wag's on similar pace as Doug in the nether. A little bit behind because Doug was on his way out. But it looks like Mr. Swags has got all of the necessary... No, he needs one more. That's right. He needs one more for the brewing stand.
Yeah, it did not look like there was one in the village, so gonna have to wait for one more cycle here, which is just a little bit unfortunate.
Plenty of time to mine, flint, I suppose.
Yeah, gonna start doing some crafting early. Get ready to start getting those villagers to the correct professions you need.
Yep, Doug's been trading this whole time, trading the sticks, the emeralds, leveling up the cleric. Yada yada yada. You know the
Yeah,
whole shebang. Lots
just
of
working
sticks.
through.
Crazy how many sticks these guys want. Like, yo, calm down. What are you doing with hundreds, thousands of sticks?
They don't have opposable thumbs. They can't cut trees down themselves.
How do you know they don't have opposable thumbs?
Do you see any thumbs?
No, because they're hidden in the sleeves.
Exactly. It's just one big Minecraft nub.
Well, then how does the character hold anything? They don't have opposable thumbs. They just have a
That you know
bots.
of. It's Minecraft's graphical limitations. That's a word.
Yeah, Doug hit the Fletcher. Looks like fine still.
Oh yeah, with the 12 ender pearls already in inventory.
Still fine. Trying to not make it fine, but has more than enough pearls. Over a stack. And Doug is off. Throwing the first eye here. In just a second. 15 minutes. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, with the trading process done, gonna start taking off toward the stronghold. Meanwhile, T-Wags is just getting started on blowing the Dark Oak Forest up here.
Yeah. Spent a little bit more time in the nether than Doug did. It's definitely a little bit of loss there. But we still have the speed potion that he has to brew.
It looks like loss now, but later it will just be all gain.
And going for the gold splits for anyone who's seen any other speed game.
Yeah, mark my words. This will be a. This is the T-Wag special. You never expect it.
It's the Thomas Swag special.
Oh, and Doug is actually
I
back
like
in the
it.
village. Looks like Doug forgot
Can't
to
leave
get
home
pets.
just yet. Kind of needs those.
Yeah, you know, this is all part of the. Thank you, Rila. You're right. This is all part of the master plan to show off how well speed potions work in this version.
Yeah, we also saw the glowstone come out, which is a increases the strength of the potion.
Yeah, speed 2. Doug just passing up sugarcane like an absolute fool. Little does Doug know that is a crucial part of this run.
Doug is a pig. Do you expect him to understand the monstrosity brain strategies coming out of Mr. Swags? I think not. He's smelting glass. We're seeing it coming out.
Oh my gosh, this is what a sight to behold. You're seeing it here first, everyone.
Thomas, man of the people, 07. Doing it for us. Thank you, Mr. Swags. What would we do without you?
Oh, people in chat actually making a really good point. Doug is in a ocean currently.
Got the
Meaning,
dolphin too.
you know, the speed potion strap might not work out perfectly as intended due to the ocean, but T-Wags will just make a
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
water breathing potion as well.
Don't tell Thomas. Just let him have this. He needs it. Quite a bit of ocean coming out though.
Yeah,
Which
a
is
lot of ocean
nice.
treasure.
But not nice for our hero, our only Mr. T-Wags.
Oh god, the creeper actually exploding there. Yeah, just your standard 1.14 play at this point. nothing crucial going on either runner's screen right now. We've got Doug steadily approaching the stronghold. T-Wag still working on getting these trees blasted. Going to start the trading process very shortly.
Yeah, coming up on 13 minutes, still hasn't started trading. Definitely a bit behind. Again, time to be
That's
made.
why.
Speed potion.
Exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Doug with another dolphin should be approaching the stronghold not too far. All
Yeah, all
things
this
going
ocean
well.
travel, just making quick time to get there.
And we get to see whether or not it's ocean exposed. Yeah, Doug just about to enter the ring here.
And T-Wag's just about to start trading, looking for those handful of villagers to get going.
Getting the people trapped in a boat. First he was nice not ordering all from the bakery, and now he's gonna trap them in a boat.
I don't know if
Mr.
it's necessarily
Swags.
trapping versus offering them a seat to kick back for a few minutes. Let them sit while they work.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Certainly not being forced into the boat.
No, it's willing.
It's
They need to.
involuntary. Yeah.
They're tired. They need a break. And T-Wags is here to offer them that. Actually, T-Wags'
T-Wags give it
trading setup
and does
is
not take it away.
looking very efficient here.
Got the brewing stand. Got everything going on. Brewing stand for both the cleric and the potions.
Oh, we're seeing it come out here.
Here we
3
go.
water bottles.
Oh, and he's brewing. Get another work going. And we see Doug digging down.
Doug with the dig down. Try and say that 5 times fast.
Doug with the dig down, 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 Doug with the dig down.
Okay, it's a lot easier than I anticipated. And with that, Doug enters Stronghold. Oh god, and just assaulted by a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah. Only like 7 skeletons. Makes it out just fine. Still has a ton of bread. Really putting that baker under stress.
Definitely a little stressful to watch that.
It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, just not going the right way 3 times in a row. Should have just known. Should just have known the stronghold better.
Yeah, T-Wag's
Fair
actually
number of creepers. Oh my god.
grabbing the sugarcane, making the speed potion. See, this is where the catch-up will come into play. You see Doug running around the stronghold at a normal pace. T-Wags will be speeding through the stronghold.
Oh my god. The stronghold filled with skeletons and creepers. Absolutely the worst combination.
Yeah, Doug
Couldn't get the slow-moving zombies.
Barely saving their life there with that last-minute block placement. Still no portal room.
Yeah, we're still seeing no portal room coming out. Navigation, not great, but the stronghold's also not too good. A little dangerous, to say the least. Yeah, if Doug dies, that's definitely a lot of time gone, to say the least.
Yeah, surely not.
Surely not. We've not seen a commentator's curse yet, right? Surely not. Oh, there we go. There's the portal room.
Doug finds the portal room right as T-Wags wraps up trading here. Gonna take the speed potions.
Yeah, speed potions. Beds. And we still have... It's not over till the dragon's dead.
Yeah, and we've still got 1.16 after this. Lysotroph versus Hama.
That'll be an interesting one, for sure. I mean, it's no Mr. Swags versus Doug the pig. But, Take what we can get.
Yeah, Battle of the Titans right now.
See half bow coming out from Doug. Got plenty of arrows from the Fletcher. Good use of the Fletcher there. And we see the first eye coming out from Mr. T. Wags himself, chugging those
Getting
potions. Oh,
almost
see the
drinking that
ocean.
potion twice.
Not. Yeah, sees the ocean. Kind of unfortunate. Opts not to use the potion. It's right there. Oh, we're gonna see the one set coming out from Doug.
There it is. That's a perch. With plenty of beds on the hotbar. Should be no issues here in 1.14.
Surely. Oh, yeah, surely.
I'm not even worried about commentators cursing this, you know. Our runners here, they excel in one cycling, especially when you have that many beds in the hotbar. It's hard to have something go wrong there.
I've seen some fun one cycles in my day. Not go as planned. We're gonna see 116 come out from Lyso here in just a moment.
Yeah, final runner on the board. T-Wag's still not too far behind, maintaining about the same time discrepancy that we saw coming out of pre 1.9.
Yep, not too bad. Not losing lead, not gaining lead. Did his job. So it looks like we have a village in this 116. See the blacksmith.
Oh my gosh, lysotroph just losing so much time getting trapped inside that house with a villager. That could be the difference maker right there.
2 blacksmiths. Ooh. Yeah, difference maker right there. That villager wants to just close the door, have some privacy. Lyso paying no respects. Oh, speed potion.
Speed potion has been drank.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. And more ocean.
Oh no, immediately back in the drink.
Oh. Goes
Yeah,
back on land to
lysotroph
get used to the speed potion.
getting an amazing 2 blacksmiths, I believe. All the iron, no golem kill necessary.
Yeah,
And
gold
7
as
obsidian.
well. Gold as well makes a helmet really safe for the bastion. Doesn't have to worry about piglins.
Ooh, T-Wag's utilizing that new Minecraft sprint glitch in which you punch an entity and continue running, and your hunger will drop a lot slower than it would under different circumstances.
Yeah, saving maybe a hunger or 2 here. Definitely nothing crazy, but, you know, little optimization. Not like it matters too much with 11 bread. But we're gonna see T-Wags entering the ring here.
Yeah, T-Wag's getting close.
Too much further. Hopefully not too much further. I say like I didn't see the stronghold previously. We can see utilizing the lava from the blacksmiths to make the nether portal. Very nice.
That
and his horse is on this
absolutely
seed.
running away.
Lyso, how could you hit the horse? So rude.
There we go. We should see another enter from Lysotroph here very shortly. About a sub 3 enter. Very solid.
I'm going to see immediate bastion, not too far away. Oh.
And the fortress.
I think I see the fortress. I see it. Skips right over that, heads right towards the bastion. Pretty standard. 116 going for the fire res. Make the fortress just way easier, safer. Also, the bastion's just right here.
Yeah, and we actually have a dig down from T-Wags here.
Yep, looks like the same spot. Hopefully the stronghold will be a little less dangerous for him.
Yeah, could save some time on the navigation with the speed potion.
Won't have the squad pulling up.
Oh, it's actually a
Yeah, we got
staples
this.
bastion.
You know, we got triple chest staples coming out. Thomas Wags head mid. No, not quite, buddy. Oh, only baby zombie.
Yeah, just absolutely cruising through this stronghold.
I can't even keep up. He's moving so fast.
Just such raw speed.
No, no, you can just run past. You're too fast for the zombie.
Opting to pop
Just to
that
kill
last speed
instead.
potion.
See, this is... Doug could have just ran past all of these mobs. No, didn't have the speed potion.
Yeah, simply get speed potions.
It's just that easy.
Yeah, this stronghold proving to be an issue for both runners here, though. T-Wag's taking a more methodical approach, going to mark off the entrances that don't actually lead anywhere.
Yep, let me see. Lyso trading at the moment. It was a double triple, actually. Has
looking
everything, and she's out.
Yeah, very,
After
very quick
looting,
bastion there.
looting
is that
the
enough
top chest.
obsidian? It's either crying obsidian or regular obsidian that I see 9 of.
I think that's crying. Yeah, we're good on obsidian.
Okay.
At least has enough to blind. Oh, taking some damage here. Plenty of bread. So not too much of a problem, as long as she's alive.
Oh, T-Wag's in the
And
portal
that's
room.
2 eggs in the portal room, not having nearly as bad a time in the stronghold as far as time spent. Assuming the end fight is pretty good, shouldn't be too much behind. But firm lead from Team Zatch, as Lyso's already in the fortress. Spawners are very close together.
T-Wag's looking for something in his inventory, not sure what.
A water bucket going up.
Ah, okay.
Speed potions, water buckering up. Very, very swaggy from Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, gonna drop the first tower and set up the 1 cycle obsidian.
Yep. Pretty standard.
Ooh,
Going
actually
for
gonna go for half bow.
the automat half bow, pulling up.
Oh, just absolutely accurate with these shots.
Thing of beauty right there. Absolutely nailing those back to back to back to back.
Yeah, with
Very
a
impressive.
majority of the towers done. I think just 1 caged crystal left. This should be a relatively fast perch if the dragon feels like cooperating.
Lyso communicating through chat. Looks like she forgot materials to half bow.
Uh-oh.
Crafted all of her wool.
Oh, we got a perch for T-Wags.
Yep. Doesn't have nearly the same amount of beds. Flips. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh, just
it's enough
barely
with the
not
axe.
hitting it. Yeah, the axe should be able to finish it off here. There we go. And with that, we're going to see Hama team T-Wags with the T-Wags is 1.16 runner, the anchor for the team, following it up here.
Yep. And we see Lyso blinding. About 7-minute difference, what we saw from about the beginning. Sorry, not blinding. Going back to the home portal in order to throw the pearls to know the direction.
Yeah, Hama with a lot of ground to make up here.
Okay, there's still plenty of time left.
Plenty of time for definitely nothing to go wrong.
Lyso killing the horse. Absolutely rude.
Just brutalizing it.
Man, horses cannot get a break today.
No, just Team Zatch. Certified horse haters.
SMH. Lyso coming in with the calculator.
Oh, it actually apparently moved her and ruined the angle check.
Don't do it. I see the axe. Don't kill the... Okay. The horse is safe for another day. Oh. She's looking at the horse. All right, the horse lives another day.
Close, but not quite.
And she's off to build her portal location. With the home portal educated. Not much spare pearls, unfortunately. But still firm lead, not too much of a problem. Oh,
Yeah,
never mind. I saw a whole stack of pearls in the inventory.
Oh, yeah. Safe on
I thought it was
pearls.
just the one. Oh. We're gonna see the pearl hang.
Okay.
As she still has more rods to collect. Or just getting an extra one to be safe? Yeah, because one broke.
Definitely not bad for a safety strat here. You know, at this point, you're aware you have a comfortable lead over the other team. You might as well play it a little bit safer and ensure you can close out the run there.
Yeah, no reason to take a risk. An
Oh,
unnecessary.
speaking about risk.
Yeah, pearl hang. A little spooky there for a moment. We're good here. It does have the fire. I was worried for a brief moment, but I can't imagine she'd make a mistake like that.
We got Hama entering the Nether at just about the same time Lysotroph did, so very similar pace for both runners here.
Yep, and we see Lysa going underneath the lava lake to build the portal, digging just a little bit further. I imagine it's close if she dug down.
Yeah, shouldn't have too much digging to do beyond this point. There it is. Looks like this will be the spot. Will we see an I Spy?
I certainly hope so. It'd be a little embarrassing.
Oh
Yes,
my goodness.
not into the starter, but I Spy nonetheless.
Yeah, you love to see I Spies come out from these runners. And possibly not too far from the starter room here. Though the stronghold does look a little bit messy.
More underneath it, considering how low her Y level was. Finds her back to starter, begins nabbing.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty clean nav.
Very
just
good
straight
nav.
in.
With a 2-eye portal.
Ended up not needing the extra rod, but I had no reason not to go for it. It's not over till the dragon is dead.
Certainly not. We've got Hama opting to go for good gap here. Good gap
doesn't
trading.
go for the double triple.
Yeah, and from what we saw from Lysotroph, the trades should come in very quickly here.
Yeah, shouldn't have any problems with the trades whatsoever. Opting to get more pigs, good, very smart. I think Lysa has enough beds, maybe.
You know, I would say the beds there looking pretty solid. Not too worried about anything there.
Perch coming in. Only 7 beds. Hopefully enough.
Oh, with a flip though.
Ooh. And I don't know I said anything. Alright, it looks like still enough beds. No problems.
And that's
I tried to curse it. But I was unsuccessful in my curse. I only had 1 caster's curse. That's all we were allowed.
That was an early flip though.
That was a very early flip. It was a little spooky. GG's. Congratulations,
yeah, well
Team
done.
Zatch. Carrying the lead from the 1.8 and just maintaining it. Very nice.
Yeah, with a very solid time of 11:48 too.
Very respectable.
And yeah, now we've just got Hama to close out their run here. Just waiting on some trades.
Yep. And then heading over to the fortress just about now. Yeah, that gap definitely lost a bit of time compared to the double triple. Because Lysa was like already out.
Yeah, it looks like there is more obsidian for Hama though. Not enough to do double portal though.
You're probably gonna see another home portal like Lysa did, I imagine.
Yeah, with no obby in the top chests.
I imagine we're gonna see a home portal again. Chugging lots of bread, chugging lots of fire res. Having a good
Bakeries
old fun.
across the nation crying right now.
We're making good money today. Going through a lot of bread in this round.
But yeah, we should just see a pretty straightforward 1.16 run here on out from Hama. Hopefully the blaze spawn rates are decent. Oh, are we gonna see
we're
a
gonna
pearl
see.
hang?
Yep, home portal, pearl hang. Very smart. A little bit of time save. Very nice.
Yeah, opting to go for the spawner a little bit further away.
And they're like right next to each other.
God.
Ooh, Wither Skelly came out of absolutely nowhere. Top row, looking the RKO on the Hama. Not quite.
Yeah,
Just bouncing between the spawners.
I don't think they're within 16 blocks of each other, so you would have to run back and forth or sit like right in the middle to guarantee some spawns here.
Yep, no problem. They're kind of on a timer anyways. Not too much of a deal. Bounce between them. Nice spawns. No blaze beds or digging out the spawners. Looks like just bounce between them.
Yeah, opting for just no digging out the spawners there, hoping to that two of them will get blazes faster. Oh my god.
Oh, and another Wither Skelly. Ugh.
The blaze
We're
spawning
good, we're good.
on the staircase. That's actually a lot of blazes right there. Good lord.
Yep, no problem with the fire res. Still a little spooky to see. Definitely not at a good health, can still get smacked. Until the health recovers from the blazes, or from the bread. Eating blazes. I don't think it'd be very good for you. Yep, smacked twice there. Oof. Alright.
We're going to move over to interviews here just in a moment. I think people are letting Hama know the run is over. I don't think they'll force Hama to close this out.
Alright, who we got? Who's coming in the booth?
I assume we shall see.
Hello.
Oh, welcome on in, runners.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Welcome on in, everyone. Is that everyone that wants to be here?
I think Pix wants to be here. Oh, here he is.
Oh.
There we go.
Speaking of. Hello, welcome everyone. GG's. Good match to see. Congratulations, Team Zatch.
You guys did good. That was quick.
Yeah, very solid performance from everybody.
All right, I have to ask T-Wags, speed potion.
Yeah. So speed potions, I did a bunch of practice routes. They're usually like time neutral, like they don't save you that much time. Unless you get all ocean, and then it's just a massive time loss. So of course, just I threw an eye, immediate ocean the entire way there, obviously. Didn't use speed potions for more than like 20 seconds, so pretty poggers, I think. Yeah, good strat.
You did look very cool running around the stronghold at mock speed, though.
That's true. Those creepers were not even close. Not even close, so... Yeah, I was really hoping for all land. It would have been pretty sick. I would have made up a couple minutes, but that's okay. That's all right.
It was really unfortunate to see Doug a little bit ahead and just seeing all ocean while you're brewing potions, and we just kind of had to sit there and be like, "Oh, yeah. I know what's happening."
Yeah, I forgot to get the sugarcane too, so that lost me like 30 seconds. to go back for that, but for the fans.
Man
Oh.
of the people, Mr. Thomas Swags. We appreciate you.
Well, how'd you guys make up time? Was the 1-7 run really fast?
I got like a sub 30.
Oh my god, you just did
Ah,
full
you did
first
some
day
wrong.
Nether?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I finished tower at like 13 minutes though, and it took
Oh.
me 2 minutes to leave my tower, and then I had a 5-minute end fight as well.
Yeah, it was a very fast tower.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just thinking we just really wanted to avoid the second day or the 2 nights. We were just hoping that you got greedy and somehow got bad rates and had to do 2 nights, and that was our win condition. So then played safe and did
Yeah, we saw
second day Nether.
yeah, BGR going for the tower like as soon as possible to kind of avoid that. Even
Yeah, I had to do a full
opting to go
night.
back in the Nether.
Yeah, you both ended up with a lot of pearls, actually.
Yeah, the rates were insane.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was surprised to see the 15 pearls come out after like 2 minutes for you picks. That was crazy.
Yeah, I had good Enderman. It's like, I wanted to leave at like 11, but I decided this is not the time. And then I had my 5-minute end fight.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Benny
both
played
end
with it,
fights.
Yeah, that was a sketchy end fight.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't 23 minutes though. That was my
Yeah,
against
that's
Thunder.
true.
I had a 23-minute end fight last year.
I'm really. You guys didn't die at all. You didn't make any mistakes. I mean, come on, dude.
I forgot the
Yeah.
beds.
Yeah, Doug forgot the beds like an idiot. He had to turn back.
I would have forgotten too. Ben reminded me. I did forget the beds.
Doug, you did come a little bit close there in the stronghold with that creeper menacing
Oh,
you on
yeah.
about 2.5 hearts.
Yeah, I almost died to blazes too. I was on at 1 heart at one point.
Damn.
Yeah, both times just, blocks up, totally fine running out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a dangerous stronghold, Doug. Absolutely just filled with creepers and skeletons. The squad coming for your ass.
There was
Kinda
literally like
crazy.
8 creepers in one hallway at one point. And the portal room was really
Only
deep
8?
too.
I think it was more like double digits.
I was lost in that stronghold and just found it randomly. Just lost. So. Yeah,
Professor Thomas coming in with a good nav.
Yeah, well, I mean, we played it safe. We were hoping you guys would take a death and give us a chance, but you're just better than us. You're just too good. That's how it goes.
It
It was
happens.
a good match. All the same.
GG's brothers.
Hey, GG.
GG's brother.
Sha, do you have any more questions?
I think I'm set unless there's anything else.
No, I think that's about it. Thank you all the runners. Good games. We'll see you all in your next matches. Good luck on those, all of you.
Thank you.
And don't go anywhere yet. People watching the stream, we have another match coming up in about 40 minutes at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So stick around for that. We'll see you then.
And Automat and Euxter will be jumping in to take over comms.
Yes. Very nice of them. And the next match will be Lacking Toast team versus with Malin and Hoffick versus Nova, Focus, and Rain.
Yeah, right.
So just stick around. We'll be back in a bit.